This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP Network.
Hello, foodie friends, and welcome to the 10th episode of the Taste of Universal podcast. We have made it to double digits. I'm Kelly, and I will be your host today, and joining me are my co-host, Shelby.
Hello.
And Kayla.
Hello.
So Tracy is in a super busy season starting her master's degree program, so sadly she won't be joining us tonight, but we have a very exciting guest host. And whether you know it or not, you've heard many of her thoughts and opinions on the show before. It's our dear friend Grace. Hi, Grace.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thanks. Happy to be here.
So I know it's been a busy fall season for all of us so far. So what has everyone kind of been up to super quick?
You'll hear about it in this episode, but I did make it to HHN. So my lovely friends worked with my husband to surprise me a bit. That was so exciting. The houses this year are, oh my God. I would have been distraught if I missed it. So, yeah, again, we'll probably hear about it in this episode and next episode. And when do we stop talking, little bits about HHN, really?
Only during Mardi Gras and Christmas, basically.
I was going to say the holidays. That's probably when we'll start or stop talking about it, maybe.
And then Sappy, I know, and it's weird to talk about because obviously, I'm Cameron's mom. He's been in my home and stuff. Nothing really is big changing, but this Thursday we officially have our court proceeding. So it's a Zoom call with an Orlando court for 15 minutes. And pretty anticlimactic, all the stuff that we've had to do to get here. But yeah, so legally all the paperwork and stuff has been signed, but this is officially the court saying all right, you're done. And I can finally get his social security card and his birth certificate.
Yay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Exciting.
Yeah, I cry when I talk about it, and I'm going to cry probably when the anticlimactic judge, I hope I have a nice judge who's cool, but I'm kind of anticipating just a very not cold, but just okay, this is it, done. And yeah, it's so exciting.
Yeah, I know that feels like a very short blip in this whole journey, but it's an important one, and we're excited to support you through that.
Woohoo, I feel like this week I'm seeing everything as celebrating that. So I brought a Truly while we were recording the podcast. I was this is the adoption week. I'm going to celebrate while I hang out with my friends and record the podcast. So this is a celebratory episode.
Hooray.
Yay.
What about y'all?
I also got to go to Horror Nights. It was also my birthday trip, so I also went to Disney World and had a fantastic time. But it was just so fun hanging out with friends. Can't wait to share some of the things I got to experience. And I know we keep hinting at it. I promise you'll find out very soon what we have in store for you today. But it was a great trip, and I'm going back in December, I think. So feels like it'll fly by. This whole October, November, December always feels like it just goes by in the blink of an eye between the start of school, then Halloween, and then it's Thanksgiving, and then it's the holidays and things like that. So looking forward to reflecting on this awesome trip and also getting excited for December.
I've just been at HHN, so I live there now. So I barely see my house anymore, except during the day.
Shelby lives at HHN or in restaurants looking at menus.
Yeah, yes. Either one of those things. That's pretty much what I do.
At HHN, also looking at menus.
Yes. It would be a fun side topic of which HHN house you would want to sleep in for the night. But I don't want to talk about. I don't think that would be fun. I don't really want to think about that.
One with a bed. I think there's some that have beds, so
yeah,
we'll go with one of those probably.
Insidious has the bed that like the little monster guy's creeping behind.
He does.
My little buddy.
The Last of Us shaky guy from last year. He doesn't move anymore. He doesn't twitch anymore. He just stands there creepily, which I guess is the desired effect.
Well, Grace, you got to go down too, right? I mean,
did.
I say right as if I was not sleeping.
You were there.
As you. Wow,
Yes.
that was dumb.
We're letting people peek behind the curtain. Yes, I was there too with Kelly and Kayla and the rest of our awesome group, and then some of our other friends as well. So a large group of people got to go at the same time, which was super fun. And I guess I don't want to spoil anything that we did, but it was amazing. We'll get into it. It was awesome.
We will get into a lot of it. I promise. Yeah, I think I'm still recovering as well. I tallied up my Fitbit stats for the week, and between Wednesday when I left work and Sunday when my plane landed, I walked 50 miles.
That sounds about right.
My
It
gosh.
was like 171,000 steps or something, but the number that sticks out to me is I walked 50 miles between Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I will tell you,
so many miles.
We were together the whole day Saturday. When we did our Behind the Screams tour, and then it was our night that we had express for HHN.
Yeah.
That whole day and like up until 3 the next morning, we walked 14 miles just in that one day.
That feels right.
My feet are still recovering, but it was worth it.
So cool. Awesome. Well, I know we will all have lots to share from our experiences that we've had this year, but Shelby, before we do that, will you just kick us off with a little reminder of who we are?
Absolutely. So just wanted to remind everybody, in case this happens to be your first episode, this team brings a unique perspective to reporting on universal food. Kayla has celiac disease and is completely gluten-free. Kelly has severe dairy allergies, and I'm vegan, and Grace eats everything. So we want to bring you guys tips and tricks that everyone can find delicious food at the Universal Orlando Resort. So hoping that we are all-encompassing when you guys listen to us.
All right, today our appetizer will feature the usual news section, and we will try and be quicker than usual because we have a very special entree for you that we keep hinting at. Instead of doing a standard HHN food review, we are going to do a Halloween Horror Nights 2024 draft. All 4 of us have visited and cannot wait to battle it out to create our ultimate HHN. We are skipping an official dessert topic this month, but we will end as always with an invitation to connect with you and connect with us and vote for who is the best HHN.
Hey, we get there later. Later. There is an element of competition in this. Kayla and I are probably the more competitive out of our normal podcast crew. Tracy was like, I don't even know what a draft is, but we'll see how it all shakes out here. You never know.
Listen, our listeners need to know this. So Kelly sent a video to this group, and it was her picking out of a hat the names, and she was like, "Yeah, so no one accuses me of cheating," and then message directly after. I don't think I was sending that. I don't think Shelby nor Grace would think I was cheating. Which guys?
No, that's
there's only one person left.
Apparently, you're the culprit, Kayla.
I meant that they would be. They would care less, that they would be less likely to get upset if I chose their name fourth or something, and therefore then accuse me of cheating.
You're right, Kelly. We don't care if you cheat.
What's funny is when you sent the video, I was like, well, I think you cheated anyway. And then you put the text and I'm like, yeah, this she knows me well.
Yep.
No, I know you didn't cheat, but I thought it was very funny.
We are totally doing this draft with fidelity. I promise. Okay. Grace, can you lead us into the food news before we start tearing each other apart?
It's too early for that. Yes. Okay. Kicking off the food news. NBC Sports Grill and Brew in City Walk has a new Sunday night football specials menu. We don't know the timeline of the specialty menu, so we'll read the full descriptions in case it sticks around for a while.
It should. I mean, right?
You think?
football goes till February.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I feel like it'll be a while, but you
We'll see.
never know. Universal
You never know.
drops in stuff and then gets rid of it in like a week sometimes, so who knows?
If you want it, go now, just in case.
That's a good tip.
good tip.
Okay, first up are pickle poppers, which are 2 smoked bacon wrapped half kosher dill pickles
Oh,
filled with pulled pork, jalapeno, and barbecue cream cheese, and they're served with a side of barbecue ranch. I had to read that about 3 times before I could figure out what it was.
I
Same.
wrote this and I still don't know what it is.
It sounds interesting. Also, how dare they ruin
Bacon-wrapped
pickles?
Yeah,
Like a jalapeno popper, but with
But
pickles?
Maybe.
but pickles.
Sounds interesting.
It's probably good. Next up are Beyond lettuce wraps, which are lettuce wraps filled with taco seasoned ground Beyond meat with grilled corn, black beans, pickled onion, cotija cheese, and chipotle aioli.
And can I interject really quick? Because I did email Universal about this because I was like, can those be vegan? Because they're Beyond. And if you remove the cheese and aioli, they will be vegan.
Nice.
So,
Awesome.
for anyone, I had someone message me about this and they were like, they were going to find out as well. And then they didn't get a chance to ask. And I was like, well, I heard from Universal. It sounds like you should just get the Beyond Smokehouse because this kind of like knocks the dish down a lot without the sauces. But I mean, if someone, someone's interested, they can totally go for it. Anyway.
All right, well, the chopped cheese is up next, and this sandwich is chopped ground beef smothered in American cheese with sautéed peppers and onions, shredded lettuce, tomato ketchup, and mayo. And next up is the Bangers and Mac, which has white cheddar Mornay, cavatappi pasta tossed with grilled corn, and topped with house-made baked beans, fried onions, and smoked Carolina barbecue sauce. I'm assuming there's also some sort of sausage component in that, which was not listed on the menu description, but I would assume you can't have bangers and anything if you don't actually have bangers.
That seems.
But we'll see if any of our listeners get either the pickle poppers or this bangers and mac. Please take photos and send it so that we know what's up. You can record a video of yourself trying it and we'll post it somewhere.
I feel like this menu just like screams America.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Sunday Night Football also kind of screams America. So.
Perfect. I love a theme.
Yeah.
We always talk about keeping an eye out for seasonal and monthly food items. And as of the release of this podcast, you'll have about a week to try some tasty treats for Hispanic and Latino Heritage Month. Typically, this celebration runs from September 15th to October 15th, and we expect the resort to follow that timeline. But in all honesty, like we talked about before, knowing Universal, who knows when these items will leave us. And just a fun fact for you guys, this celebration spans both September and October in order to celebrate significant historical victories across several Hispanic and Latino communities. You can check out the Universal app for full details, but here's a brief overview of some of the offerings. So at Antojitos and City Walk, you can find savory chicken chalupas, sweet tamales featuring strawberries, cream cheese, and mint, and a ranch water cocktail. I want that sweet tamale dessert.
That sounds so nice.
That sounds so good.
Sounds so good.
I've never had a sweet tamale.
I haven't either.
Me neither.
Can we do it?
Corn masa is in and of itself a little bit on the sweeter side, so I bet it would be good.
I feel like that. I feel like too. Yeah.
Cowfish also has some celebratory items, including the Heritage Roll, which is a steak and shrimp roll wrapped in yellow rice. Oh, yellow rice. And for dessert, you can get a pina colada cake. And popping over to Islands of Adventure, Confisco Grill also has added 2 items to their menu. Oh no. Carne.
I'm sorry. I gave you Spanish words to say.
Oh, carne guisada?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is a seasoned beef stew and the jibarito?
There you go.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
beautiful.
Yep.
Which is a Puerto Rican spiced roasted pork served between 2 fried plantains.
Ooh.
I'm assuming those aren't gluten-free, but they can be.
Kayla, I'm trying to go to Island soon because for some reason Confisco don't put the like allergy tags on that or Mythos. So I want to go look at the physical menu. If it is gluten-free, I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
We'll I did see Shelby. Yeah, Shelby, I know you said you haven't been to Islands in a while. No. I did see that crab cake is still on the menu, and I got excited.
I did see that too, and I'm like, well, I guess I have to go eat it.
Aw, shucks.
Darn.
Okay. Oh, I'm excited I got this one. Moving over to some spooky season updates. Freeze Ray Pops has a new specialty ice pop, the Evil Minion, which is blue lemonade flavor. Unfortunately, the cotton candy ice pop has been removed from the menu. Is that our first casualty?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah. It is.
We're unsure if these two changes are temporary for HHN or if they'll live beyond the Halloween season. Ooh. Okay. Illumination's Minions Cafe has also added Evil Minion Tachos to their menu, which are Minion Tots relaxing in their pimento cheese sauce tot tub with crispy pork belly, jalapeno relish, tomatoes, and ranch. And that is the greatest food description Universal's ever written. It's a tot tub.
In addition to all of the in-park HHN specialty food we talked about on the last episode, the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium and Savory Feast Kitchen, Jesus, is also just a mouthful.
So many words.
So many words.
Like all things Universal. So
I
many
know,
words.
Right? What? We're going to like not do wordy things? No, Universal does it up.
Yeah.
They're serving up a themed Halloween Horror Nights shake. It's the Dia de los Muertos shake, starring chocolate chili ice cream in a color-changing black mason jar. See, this is where I want to participate and can't. In other and more likely permanent news, DreamWorks Imagination Cafe, which is formerly Kidzone Pizza Company, they're essentially both the same thing. So if you see Kidzone on the app, it's DreamWorks Imagination Cafe. It's now serving Po's Kung Fu Baos. So they're black and white steamed buns filled with chicken, teriyaki, and char siu pork. At the same location, you can now get both the frozen Ogre Sour Apple Ice Pop, see all the words, and the Chonky Donkey Ice Pop. Just so you guys know, this stand serves pizza fries during Halloween Horror Nights. So if you want to try any of those items, you have to stop by before the park closes for HHN or the day, if it's not an HHN day.
I would love to see a chunky donkey walking around HHN.
Oh my gosh.
like
hey,
midnight.
That would have been a perfect midnight snack. I had other midnights. Right? I had lots of midnight snacks, but that would have been a great one. So those bows, I don't know if you guys remember, they did specialty bows at Ben the Bow that were also Kung Fu Panda themed, but those ones were also black and white. And I think it was the chicken teriyaki, but the white bun on that one was a sweet one. So I think they've just taken those over here and changed the white bun to char siu pork.
That makes sense.
So interesting. Again, if anyone got those, let us know.
And it's cool that I think we might have anticipated this, or we said like, oh, it'd be cool if they were testing it and to bring over. Because we knew Kung Fu Panda was coming.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right.
So it's really smart of Universal. Keep doing that. I enjoy that kind of stuff. It's smart.
Anybody else have any like little news things to throw in there or anything else they want to say about that? We did get through that quickly. I'm proud of us.
That freaking... I'm going to sound like I'm... I was going to say that freaking Hispanic and Latino Heritage Month. I'm very supportive of the month and the celebration. I landed from my trip to that news. I just freaking missed it.
Oh, that sucks.
And I'm assuming I can get bare minimum. I'm assuming if it's not already gluten-free, the Antojito stuff should be already gluten-free or easy to make gluten-free. So if you're there, I would ask. But I was upset that I just missed it. And that's it.
Womp, womp, womp.
Womp, womp, womp.
Anything else before we move on to our entree?
I don't think so.
As promised, we are about to battle it out in an epic Halloween Horror Nights 2024 draft. So I'm your game master for tonight, and I'm here to explain the rules to you, my co-hosts, and to you, our lovely listeners. So we will each be picking 2 savory specialty food options from the event, 1 specialty dessert, 1 signature beverage, and that can be alcoholic or not, 2 HHN houses from this year, 1 Scarezone or show, and 1 ride. So we are sticking exclusively to things available at this year's event for a total of 8 picks each. And while our host draft order has been predetermined by me and my Cardinals hat and Scrabble tiles, we can draft any category we want in any order based off of what is most important to us. So if we really care about a very specific dish, we'll want to draft it early so that nobody else takes it off the board. Because once someone chooses something, nobody else can pick that same thing. So the order of our picks does not have to equate to like the order of our night. So you don't have to think about like, well, I'm going to go to a house and then I'm going to go eat a food and then I'm going to go to this house. Like that doesn't matter. But our picks will show our hand when it comes to what we valued the most from this year's event. I think we all can and did eat a lot of different things so far. Yeah. But I bet there's going to be some definite crossover in so far as what we enjoyed the most, what we value the most in our night at HHN. So we will be drafting snake style. So we will draft in order 1, 2, 3, 4, and then immediately in reverse order 4, 3, 2, 1. So there's an advantage to both drafting first and drafting last, because if you draft last, you get 2 picks in a row, and then it goes back to the first, all the way back to the first person who then gets 2 picks in a row. I'm over explaining this. It'll work itself out as we go. And if you're missing the voice of our head chef, Tracy, never fear, even though she isn't here tonight when we're recording, and isn't making it out to the event this year at all. She sent me her hype list, and we will read that at the end of the show. I have a spreadsheet open to keep track of all of our picks. And yep, this is where I wrote that I filmed myself for posterity's sake. And here's how it shook out. Picking first is our guest, Grace.
Woo!
Second is Kayla. Third is myself. Fourth is Shelby, but that also means that Shelby has the turn, meaning she will immediately get a second pick right after that. And then
Can
we'll
I
go.
ask? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Can I ask one quick question?
Yes.
Drink.
Yes.
Can it be a Dead Coconut Club drink?
Yes.
Oh no, Grace.
Yeah, I think as long as it's Halloween Horror Nights, I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Thank you. That's it. That's my question.
Oh, curious now.
Oh, yeah.
It's my turn, and I'm going to pick just a regular HHN drink, and you guys feel like, why the hell did she ask that?
Right? I can't remember one.
Please. I'm choosing a Sprite from a Coca-Cola freestyle machine.
I thought about picking a Coca-Cola freestyle machine.
Is there a specific machine I would like to know?
The Coke-Land machine that's in the air conditioning. Come on, we all know which one is the
That's
best.
true.
Or the one in City Walk that makes its own ice now.
Ooh.
Or wait, maybe that one's not in City Walk. There's one that makes its own ice and they don't have to dump it.
There's a couple now, but they don't make ice fast enough. And I was telling my husband the other day, the problem is that those machines dump out too much ice. And people have small cups, so they end up wasting half the ice that dumps in their cup. And they just need to adjust the amount that comes out anyway.
I felt a ton of guilt when I would quote unquote waste ice, but I'm like, it's not my fault. The ice is just coming at me.
That's what I'm saying. It's totally not people's fault, really. Especially if you go to a stand and get the tiny water cup. Yeah. When you dump ice in that, it fills up the cup and overflows. It's not adjusted correctly. I don't even know if they can fix that.
And the alternative is if you have a smaller necked bottle, is that you have to put your hand on it. To get it to go in the bottle, and then there's just germs, and I don't want to think about other people's hands touching the ice dispenser. And let's move on before I start thinking about that anymore.
Kelly's going to start cleaning the ice dispenser when she walks out to a machine. I might too now.
I have both regular wipes and antibacterial wipes with me at all times. So, okay, my lovely co-hosts, are you ready to rumble?
Yes.
Oh, it's on.
I feel like. Well, sorry, go ahead.
No, Shelby, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, Kayla, you should insert the "Are you ready to rumble" right there.
Absolutely.
If I can figure it out.
Are we at the point of sound bites yet? We are in double digits.
We are.
Maybe we can figure out us inserting a sound bite here.
Oh, you at least need an air horn.
There we go.
All right. Then Grace, will you go ahead and kick us off? I'm going to switch over to my spreadsheet here and then go ahead.
Hey everyone, Kayla dropping in just to put a little spoiler warning. We do go into quite some detail about the houses, so we just wanted to pop this in. If you want to wait until after you attend HHN, here's your spoiler warning. Thanks and hope you enjoy.
Okay, I was so excited that I legitimately got picked first because I knew I was going to have to battle Kayla.
No, don't.
I think, okay,
Don't think about it.
We'll see. We'll see if this is the one she thinks it is. I know this is a food podcast, but I have to pick a house because this was the best house ever. I mean, I got first dibs. I have to pick Insidious. It's the best thing ever.
I don't want Grace here anymore.
It was totally fair, Kayla.
You wouldn't have battled just Kayla, FYI. And I'm not an IP person, but Insidious is my number one house. So
it's because it's perfect.
It's
the perfect house.
It's really good. It's really good.
Well,
good pick.
Grace, you're probably lucky that Kayla's not hosting this podcast or she would have just kicked you out of the call.
Grace is muted for the rest of the show.
All right, well,
What's funny is I wasn't going to do a house first because it's such a strong lineup that I'm like, even if I don't get my favorite houses, it's still a good house. But then we logged in and I'm like, no, Insidious has to be mine.
Oh no,
it has to be mine. And we invited the wrong guest. She took my house.
Oh no,
So,
we invited the right guest. Come on, we had to keep this spicy.
So now I have to go to my second favorite. If I talked about Insidious the most upon returning home from my trip, the second thing I talked about was the vegan walking taco.
Knew you were going to take
Shelby,
that.
If you want
okay.
that.
No, I have other options. Don't worry. I knew that was going to happen, though. I
figured that was going to be a battle royale too. I figured if it was not those, and then I think there's one between Grace and I that might be coming up.
When I got home, and what was it, immediately the next day, went out and got ingredients to make my own vegan walking taco, which was good, but wasn't universal good. Like, you knew that was what I was taking. So,
yeah,
Grace.
Well, it's fine. I feel like Kelly's about to steal my other thing that I really wanted. So I don't know. So
I don't know which one to steal from you, Grace. I'm a little worried about more than one. So I'll share more about this, I think, next episode. But I had quite an experience trying to order a vegan walking taco that I'll just leave it at that. It was not.
I was there.
Grace was there.
It was wild.
Needless to say, I was not throwing my I don't even know that phrase that I just started to say. I'm clearly not a wrestling fan. My name was not in the ring for the vegan walking taco debate.
I'm sorry.
This year, but I am going to go ahead and take my drink first. Actually,
no! I knew it.
Oh, I know what it is.
I'm taking the Raining Blood from the Quiet Place booth. I looked at it was my number one hyped drink going in. And then day of, I was like, I'm not going to get got by a $19 blinky light bulb. And then I bought it and then I loved it. And then I got another one on Friday night. And then I got another one on, not another light bulb. I got a refill on.
I know you meant.
That was cool. They had, it was similar to a regular blinky cup or specialty beverage cup where you paid the full price the first time and then got a discounted refill the second or third nights that you partook in that. It was very Grace and I both enjoy bourbon. It was very bourbon forward without being too sweet, but it had the little like spice behind it. It was good.
I don't like bourbon, and I took a sip of Grace's, and it was really good. I enjoyed an HHN drink that wasn't just like so sweet, and I thought it was pleasant.
All right, you guys have convinced me. I'm going to have to try it because I want that stupid cup. I want the light bulb. I've wanted the light bulb since it came out, and I'm like, I don't want that drink, but I want the light bulb. So I guess I'm going to have to try it if you guys like it.
Small confession, I drank orange juice out of my blinky light bulb the other day just for funsies.
I mean, honestly, if I get it, I'm going to be drinking other things out of it at home.
10 a.m. on Saturday. I was sipping orange juice out of my blinky light bulb. All right, Kelly, Shelby, what's your first pick? Oh, sorry, Kayla, were you going to say?
Go ahead, Kayla.
Two things. One, check out our Instagram. I'm so happy that I wanted to film the Quiet Place booth because I thought it was really well done with the no noise. Yes. And then caught Kelly making noise. That was really funny. And then my other funny thing was if you forgot that it's a light bulb and like brought it into your school and like you drank it in front of your kids and like, I want to drink out of a light bulb, Miss Kelly. And then the parents are like, excuse me, why is my child wanting to drink out of our light bulbs?
Maybe on Halloween I'll try that. All right, Shelby.
All right, well, I don't think I have to fight anyone for this, but I'm going to pick it just in case because I would be upset if I lost this, and it's Lacto Cooler. It's probably the only thing on this list I would actually actively fight someone over. So take that for what it's worth. I'm picking Lacto Cooler.
That was my backup if Grace got the raining blood. So,
well, we're good then.
There we go. All right. And then Shelby, you immediately get a second pick unless you want to gush about how good the Lacto Cooler is for a moment before you do.
Oh, Lacto Cooler is so good. But it's very acquired taste. Like I see people being like, oh, I like sours. Like it's not a sour beer, guys.
Yeah.
Like, it's sour. And then there's like a little bit of beer. So if you don't like sour candy, you might not like it. But I like sour candy.
I don't like sour beers, but I like the Lacto Cooler.
Nice.
So,
I mean, a lot of sour beers are just too much on the beer.
Yeah.
Like I've had a lot, like the local breweries and stuff will make them and they're good, but it's like really heavy on the beer and like a little bit of sour. Lacto Cooler is the exact opposite, which is great. And it's the only one that I've found that's like that. Lacto Cooler kicks butt. All right. What else?
Cooler.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, I guess my next pick, which I also don't think I would have to fight anyone over, at least I don't think so. I'm just going to go with Goblin's Pie. Sorry, Kelly. I was like, you're the only one I might have to fight over this. I had one, is it yesterday or Friday? I think it was yesterday. And because I haven't had one in a couple weeks and they've kind of changed the outside shell where like opening weekend, there was like cinnamon sugar just falling off of it every time I would bite it. It was literally like a waterfall of cinnamon sugar. It just would get everywhere. That was not
our experience.
Right? It was not pleasant, but they changed it. So it's just kind of like a light dusting and it doesn't even flake off now when you bite it. And I'm so happy. And that Goblin's Pie is awesome. I'm going to eat one on Wednesday.
I've been hearing a lot of podcasts talk about it and they're like, oh, it's good, but like, I don't know, it's kind of basic, like a regular apple pie. Who really cares? And I'm like, you can see on the menu that it's vegan. And like, does it not comprehend, like, can you not process that even if it's not important to you, that is really,
it's cool really important
and you should probably say it. And so there.
Thank you, Kayla.
I use this as a platform of like, it is cool that if
it is.
And it's a good, to me, it's a really good thing if you're saying like, oh, it just tastes like a good apple pie. It reminds me of McDonald's. And the fact that it's vegan, that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah,
exactly. Because it's like, what might be fine to you is really, really exciting to me because any dairy-free dessert is a big deal.
Yep.
And what might be like a mediocre apple pie to you is like oh my gosh, I'm in a theme park eating an apple pie.
Yep.
And
exactly.
It's kind of a big deal. And Grace and I will always share a very special memory of both the Goblin's Pie and the turkey wing, which I don't know if it will come up later. I think if we have time at the end, I can share the full episode, or no, the full story. It could probably be an episode in and of itself of us reenacting what happened, but
it was great.
Long story short, Grace and I were hiding in the back of stroller parking in Gringotts with our turkey wing and goblin's pie, and some Death Eaters found us back there and proceeded to make fun of us for a solid 4 minutes. So,
it was awesome. This was moments after I was looking out in the alley, seeing have the Death Eaters gone by? Are they out? And Kelly, moments before they came in, said, they're not going to come in here.
And then all of a sudden, I'm gnawing on a turkey wing, and I see black boots and a cloak in front of my face. But again, we might share that story at the end if we have time.
I was going to say the beginning of that too. I had just landed and I messaged to see if anyone could meet me. I was just going to hang out in City Walk for a bit, and I forget I need to find the exact text of we're hiding, sitting in stroller parking, nomming on turkey leg. The text message I got back was very funny, followed up by a sharing picture, cannot share with anyone else ever.
Yeah,
no posting those.
Those photos have been banned from public media. All right.
I will say though, just about the goblin's pie quickly, as someone who does not have any allergies, I think knowing you guys helps me be more aware of that kind of stuff. Oh, it is exciting that this is vegan. It was, I can confirm, I tried it. Kelly and I got it together, and it was a good apple pie. So if anyone is listening and does not have any food allergies and just likes apple pie, order it. You're going to like it.
It was also $6, and it was a good size portion.
It's definitely reasonably priced and a good portion. I totally agree. And they always, every time I've had them, they've come out piping hot, an apple pie would.
It was hot. I dropped it. It was
Don't
hot.
burn your mouth, guys.
Yeah.
It's hot.
My second pick, which is what I was also worried you would take, Grace, is the in the fog fish and chips as my first savory.
Yes,
option.
That is on my list.
Again, something else that I don't often get to eat. Traditional fish and chips should just be beer battered, so beer and flour. Sorry, Kayla, your worst enemy kind of fried food, but it's often has milk or cream or some other dairy ingredient in it. So I don't get fish and chips very often. I think the last time I had it, I was actually in London, which was 5 years ago. So it was really good, super fresh, piping hot, very well seasoned. And that malt vinegar aioli that came with it. Mm-hmm. I wasn't a huge fan of the actual chips themselves. I like a really crispy fries. And the fries were a little soggy, but I ate every single last bite of that because I wanted to sop up that malt vinegar aioli that came with it. So that's my first food choice, and I'm really glad I got that.
All right. I'm really stressed. I'm picking my house. I'm picking a house. I wasn't pick a Scarzone, but full disclosure, there's been a lot of talk about Scarezones this year, and I agree. I think the Scarezones were a little bit less than previous years. However, and I like Kelly, you said something in the beginning of you'll see what's important to us with how we draft, which leads me to say ultimately Scarezones for me are an added bonus. I'm here for the houses. That's pretty much it. Food, all of this stuff is added. The houses are my number one. And I just think it's really neat that whatever they do with Scarezones is I don't know. I go to local haunts and they don't have these cool zones I can just hang out in if I want to. So I think we should, stop complaining really loudly. I'm also curious. I know there's been a lot of talk of with Epic and oh no, well, HHN has its own money pit, but I just looking at Epic Universe and knowing how just even thinking about the cost, I can't imagine how Universal is doing anything at all while building it. So it's blowing my mind. So anyway, I say give them grace, and it was cool. My house. Because it's more important to me. I'm picking Slaughter Cinema 2. It makes me really sad that I missed Slaughter Cinema 1.
Me too.
What I don't understand is, why isn't the world talking about the mummy room more? Stripper mummies need to be
I talk about it a lot.
Yeah, I feel like there's like other things being talked about, and I cannot believe that like we are not all just freaking out about the mummy, which Shelby in one of the houses, and Kelly, Grace, I don't remember who was like around me. I apologize if you were there and you're like, Kayla, what the hell? I was talking to someone while we were like in line, an employee, and I'm like, oh, what's your favorite house, or something about Slaughter Cinema got brought up.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, like Chris Coconut Club should be mummy strippers. We should like make that happen.
Yes.
And his response was like, take the surveys, put it on the survey.
It's like those people on your way out. Tell them that.
I'm going to add that into my next survey.
I'm definitely putting in a survey, even if it just makes the Universal employee chuckle of like, this girl thinks that we could put a strip club in City Walk.
It's not just a strip
mummies. Yeah. They're not actually stripping.
Slaughter Cinema 2.
Yeah.
It was great.
Slaughter Cinema. It was so
loved
good.
it. Loved it.
You had not arrived yet the first time that Kelly and I went through Slaughter Cinema.
That was our first house of the whole event.
It was.
Madeline.
And we got stuck in the line for like almost 2 hours. Like it was really
Oh,
long.
no.
I don't know what happened, but we got stuck in line forever. And so we got to watch a lot of the trailers that are playing outside the house. And we got up to like right as soon as we were in the range where we could see them. We saw the mummy strippers unwrapped one. And I laughed so loud that the guys in front of me turned around to see if I was okay.
Oh my God. And the shark. That shark.
The shark.
The shark rocks.
I love him.
Yeah. That's one of the houses that Grace and I went through on our Unmasking the Horror tour, and they like showed us how the shark worked and everything, and all the like extra details in all the houses, but like that house in particular has so many little nods to other things that I can also really share more about later. But yeah, that was really cool. That not my favorite house, but I think I just don't get it, and that's okay. Like not everything at Horror Nights has to be for me, and things are allowed to be. Nothing at Horror Nights should be for me because I'm not a giant Horror Nights fan, other than the food maybe. But I can see why other people would love this one so much.
I want to love it more, but nothing can beat the original. So
yeah,
that's okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Mummy strippers, Shelby. Mummy strippers.
Even mummy strippers can't beat it. They can't. I'm sorry.
Right. Grace, you've got 2 picks in a row.
Oh, yes. Okay. I'm going to strategize here a little bit because for better or for worse, I don't think I have to fight you guys on the food too much.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of options that are not allergy friendly at all. So I'll save them. And I'm going to go for my scare zone because I would agree with Kayla. Scare zones are not my favorite part of the event. I think they're fun, but I prefer the houses a lot more. I think the scare zones are kind of just window dressing, but there was really only one this year that I enjoyed a lot. Like some of the other ones were cool to walk through, but there was only one that I really wanted to hang out in, and that is Torture Fair. So I'm going to go ahead and take it.
I typed that in before you even said it.
Fun.
I put an X on it.
I typed it in.
We all know.
Because it's good. It's funny. I think there's like one of the stands in there that's like the target practice thing that's called Ye Old Aim and Maim. It's like the funniest joke to me. I don't know why. I just love it so much. It was great. I love that zone. I watched Kelly get just the best scare ever.
I
when
got
we were walking through there.
destroyed in that scare zone.
Was it by the suit of armor by any chance?
Yes.
Yep.
It was fantastic.
Scare actor of the year right there.
It wasn't just
Call it
that
it.
it was the suit of armor. It was the Universal, like actual Universal themselves had a full film crew in Torture Fair with like lights and boom mics and everything filming. Would that be Sinister? Interacting with one of the big set pieces in the middle. So I'm walking with a nearly full Daisy Root Ale in my hands because we had just come out of Diagon Alley. And I'm watching the film crew. I'm like, what are those people doing? And then all of a sudden, there's a knight in my face, and I'm levitating off the ground as my beer is exploding around me. So I had to wash those shoes when I got home because they smelled like beer. Oh God! That was that. Between that and the Insidious house, I think I have a whole year off of my life after this trip. All right, next pick. Enough about me dying in there.
Me again. Okay. Oh, this is hard. Okay, I need a judgment call here. I'm gonna do my drink, I think. And we said event exclusive. Would we consider Dufftoberfest as exclusive?
Yeah.
You can get it during the day, but it is seasonal.
Yeah.
I'd allow that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking it.
I'll allow that if you give me Insidious house.
No.
It's 2-1 anyways. Grace. You're safe.
Cool. I can't have that.
Kayla,
so
back to you.
All right. I'll pick my house now again. I'll finish that up. I will pick Ghostbusters. So
I knew I should have taken it.
I'll have one original, one IP. I thought Ghostbusters was absolutely incredible. I thought that was the best use of technology in a house. I think there's been cool stuff in the past, but this just like was a little more seamless. Felt a little less forced than some. I'm thinking of
Dueling Dragons
things.
last year.
Last year.
I know.
I'm like, they were cool, but I felt like they really figured it out with this. And then I thought there was really amazing use of tech that then led to cool scares. And the firehouse, I thought it legitimately looked like it was freezing. So I'm like watching this house. So, full disclosure, when I went through with my group, I finished that house and was like, holy shit, that was amazing. And they were all like sad face, like you missed a ton of stuff. Like there was like barely any scare actors, to the point of like, I was like, that to me just says what a cool house it was, that it could be missing a bunch of scare actors. And then, spoiler alert, I went back 2 other times and saw the scare actors, and it was just, obviously better. But the firehouse scene of like, I was like watching it, and I thought with the sound and the tech, it like literally looked like it was freezing. So I'm like looking up to then see snow, to be like, oh my gosh, snow. And then to have a freaking monster just over me. And I was like, oh my God.
I thought that was really cool that you're obviously looking up. They designed that room for you because you go from a low ceiling room to the high ceiling room with the firehouse, and that was the first, I think, stilt Garaka was the firehouse, frozen firehouse done.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Well,
also, you guys said about the Scarezones suit of armor. The guy that was in the frozen room around the table. Oh my, there was one particular, they're all great. There was one particular guy where I watched him lunge, I watched him come back, and like, I swear I knew he was real, but I'm like, you look fake. You are so
They're really convincing.
Yeah. So there we go. Houses are done.
Yeah. One more tiny back to my Torture Fair scare that I forgot until you just said that is that he's, right next to that, one of the booths. And I the scare actor or the actor in that booth broke so bad when I leapt into the air that she had to like go under her little table because she was laughing so hard. It was like not a bit. She was like, because she was like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. That was so good. Like it was, I've never had a scare actor break character in front of me before, but yeah. All right. Well, I don't want, I'm gonna take a house and I'm gonna take Goblin's Feast.
Oh, that's a great one.
I was thoroughly like tickled by this house. I thought the set was great. It smelled good in there. It kind of smelled like the ETQ.
Yeah, it smells good in there.
Yeah.
I just loved all the little details in it. And that last goblin.
Yep.
I texted our group yesterday that I want like a Christmas ornament of that last goblin where you push a little button and he goes, God, the food is getting away or the food is escaping or whatever. He says, spoiler alert, Ghostbusters is my house of the year, but Goblins is my number 2. So I am going to take that now.
That goblin, that last goblin is probably the most like memorable thing of like all my HHNs.
Yep.
Maybe because he's like a little bit in the light of like being at the very, very end when like you're out of the house. But I can just see him in his amazing outfit, in his ridiculous quote. He is the star of the show. He's my little boo now.
He's next year's icon.
He's more of an icon than freaking Sinister and Surreal this year. So justice for that goblin.
All right.
Who's up? I forget.
Now Shelby has 2 picks.
It's me. I just want to say about Goblin's Feast, like I love, because the other day I was going in and the guy in front of me was like doing a little jig and I'm also doing a little jig and like people walking in because the music is going and the first goblin is just like dancing. It's so cute. I love that. That was actually one of my picks too, but that's okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'll pick a house because I don't want all the ones that I would pick to disappear. So I'm going to pick Major Suites. Sorry, guys, if you had that.
No, that's all you.
Kelly and Grace, I don't think liked it. I liked it a lot, Shelby. That was like a hot take of the group.
Wow, probably. Yeah.
Like, half the group did not like it and half the group really liked it.
See, I do think you have to go through a few times to appreciate it, but once you see all the little details, like there's like 5 or I don't know how many there are, but like little rats hidden around that like are on the floor or they're like a graphic. And then there's also, if you look up, I think it's right after that room that's like the candy processing room that's like banging. And it feels like you're in a machine. Right after that, if you look up, there's like some taffy rolls.
I did see that.
They have intestines wrapped around them.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I didn't see that.
So there's like 2 sets of them, and the second set they have intestines wrapped around them. I don't know, just all the details in that house are really, really cool. Like I didn't appreciate it the first few times I went in through it. Now I'm just kind of like I'm a huge fan.
I can see that.
And obviously I love originals. So, and it also smells really good in there, which I always appreciate a house that smells good versus like going in monstrous in that last room. And it's so stinky. And I feel bad for the team member that has to stand in there all night. It's rough. I try to look at their face every time. I don't even look at the animatronic anymore. I'm trying to like gleam if the team member is suffering or not, like visibly. Like, why aren't you guys wearing like a mask or something?
I was going to say, I think that there was a team member in a mask in there, and I like didn't even put 2 and 2 together that might be why.
But I mean, I haven't seen it happen as many times as I'm in that house, so I don't know. I mean, that may have just been that team member, and maybe they just wear a mask because there are a few. I don't know. Yep. It's very stinky in there. And I don't mind a smelly house, but like having to smell that all night, I don't even know how they do it. I don't. Anyway, Major Suites is awesome. It smells good.
I like Major Suites.
Very loud.
It's very loud.
Very loud.
Really loud house. Like even outside, like the audio outside, I'm like, can you guys turn that down like 5 clicks?
Yeah.
Like 5. Like it doesn't need to be that loud because it's in like an area where it's reverberating off the wall. It's making it louder, I think.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
strobes and darkness are like my top 3 scare. Like that gets me on edge. So I think I like it because it scares me. And I'm weird and like being that. Scared.
No, I like being, that's why I like Insidious this year, because they can actually get me. Not every time I go in, but a good chunk of the time, they'll at least get me one time, which is impressive for me. It's not easy.
Working in the field of hearing loss, I have to advocate for proper hearing protection and hearing health. But I should also, do that. This year is the first year I wore loop earplugs in the houses. And I have to say, Kayla, I think I'm with you, is that the sound must have been such a key part in what made me so overwhelmed. And like the moments when I did start to freak out a little bit last year was just being so overstimulated auditorily. But I wore my loop earplugs through the houses, every house run that I did this year. And it was almost night and day of like how much less like just on edge I was when I got out of the house each time. So I'm definitely like, if you can do that, or if you find yourself being overstimulated, that might be an easy first way to keep your body a little bit more regulated, because the ones that I have, they dampen like the background sound and things like that, but I still have full clarity of speech. So there was never a time where I was like, what did that goblin just say or whatever? Like, it just took it down a couple notches. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't love Major Suites, was how loud it was even with my earplugs in. So
that's fair.
Just be careful. Wear your earplugs if you're in a noisy situation.
That makes sense. I've been thinking about getting some of those loops just so I can hear the audio better, not even like for protection. I just want to be able to hear it, because I have a hard time differentiating like audio from like noises or some of the narration. I have a problem hearing sometimes, so I might have to invest in some before the end of the season. Thank you for that recommendation.
Yeah.
I guess I have to pick
and then your second
else.
Pick, Shelby.
Oh no. All right. Well, I'm also gonna have to pick a scare zone, and I'm in the same boat as Kayla and Grace, because I also feel like scare zones are secondary at this point. There was a time in the past where scare zones were more of a thing and you could like actually hang out in them, and now there's kind of only 2 that you can hang out in anymore. It's kind of gone a different direction, the streets have. So, but I'm going to go ahead and pick, because I only feel like there's really 2 that you can hang out in, and I'm going to pick Demon Queens.
Okay.
It's funny because the swamp of the undead was my number 1 hyped, because I love anything swamp plants, like you name it, skeleton, that kind of thing is totally my thing. But we've been hanging out in Demon Queens, and they put on like a little show, and every time you walk through there, those scare actors are on point, and they will surround you. Like, if you're just walking, they will just come up one after another. And I just think that's so special. Like, that is kind of how the streets used to be back in the day. And I feel like we've kind of lost that a little bit. So I feel nostalgic in that scare zone. I like Torture Fair too. I think Torture Fair is really cool. And there's actually one scare actor that they've got the like vice screwed to their head, and I want to ask them how I get one of those for when I have a migraine, because I would just like to do that to my head. But yeah, I think Demon Queens is really cool. If you guys haven't hung out in it yet, make the time. There's a lot of really cool, like the actual Demon Queens that you'll see come out, and they stand on the float and they do like a little show, and Surreal just like talks up a storm. Like, she doesn't stop. It's really cool.
It's like, I realized, Shelby, I missed it. I saw it during the day, and I just missed it at night, because there's no real reason to walk over there.
I know.
I only had one day.
It can definitely happen.
Yeah, the last time we went in was at 1:56 a.m. So we squeezed in every second we could, and just sadly, like, it's funny. I was like, when I got back, I'm like, I did not walk through Demon Queens and Swamp at night.
I mean, it happens, especially if you walk through there during the day and don't end up, because there's no house entrances over there anymore. And there's really no, like, there's food nearby, but only kind of, there's not really. And I think maybe that is part of the reason why those scare actors are so on point, because there's not a lot of foot traffic. Like if you walk through Swamp of the Undead, you like the team members are like, keep moving. And in Blumhouse, they're like, keep moving. You know what I mean? There's not, I just feel like people aren't going in there is what's happening. And to your point, like there's nothing over there. So
exactly. Yeah. Kayla, if it makes you feel better, I did 4 nights in a row and didn't see Demon Queens.
No, we went through once.
We went through it once and it was raining. So none of the scare actors were out.
That's right.
Shoot.
And then we tried to go through it one other time, but there were like none of the like surreal wasn't there. And I don't think the actual like Demon Queens were out. There were just a few scare actors. So I don't know if it had like just stopped raining or something.
Okay.
But
that's
we didn't get the full effect, which I was kind of sad about. But it did rain every night we were there, so you can't really control that.
No, you can't. And it's rained almost every single night of Horror Nights at this point. There's been like 3 or 4 nights that it hasn't rained, which is obnoxious. I know it's September and it's Florida, but still sucks.
Okie dokie. Well, what am I gonna do? I'm going to take my second savory option, and I'm going to take the spinal column pinchos.
I knew it.
Yes. That was amazing. They were so tender, which like you think a chicken tender would naturally be tender, but it is so easy to overcook a chicken tender. They were grilled. But not only was the chicken itself super flavorful, but that chimichurri sauce, I wish I could have like flown home with a vat of that. It was like savory and spicy, and it had a good like acidic nature to it. Like it was just really, really good. I was starving at that point, and I was so happy with my little skewer of chicken, and was super tasty. And I had plans to get it again, but it was either get that again or get to try a couple more things. And so I went with getting to try a couple more things, which I'm not mad about, but I think I would have absolutely gotten that again had I had another night at the event. So Grace did 4 nights, I did 3, and Kayla did 1, and Shelby lives there now, just for, again,
Shelby
anyone keeping count on numbers.
All right. I feel really hypocritical. I'm next, right? I didn't mess this up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's Scarezone or show, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, since I don't really like any of the Scarezones, I say hypocritical. I did not see Nightmare Fuel, everyone. And I'm going to pick it because, all right. So I went, how many times are you going to hear this? I went one night. I'm a house queen. I love them. This is my only haunted event probably of the year. I don't think I will make it out to any local haunts this year. Because I have a 3-month-old baby and I can't walk through a house with him. So I ultimately I prioritize houses over everything. And I just think Nightmare Fuel, the negative is it does take time. You have to get there a half hour beforehand or more. And then it's a half-hour show and then to get out. And for me, it just wasn't in the cards for me to spend an hour doing that. And ultimately I was like, I think I can watch this at home from YouTube and I can actually see it. And, you miss some bits of it, but versus a house, you watch those YouTubes of the houses and it's cool if you've walked through it, but you really miss a ton. Whereas the show, I was I want to watch it. I just want to see about watching it from home. And I heard mixed reviews from almost everyone. Watching it, I was really impressed. I think I actually liked this year's the most. I like a circus theme. I thought that the costumes were cool. And I thought this year versus previous years, which this is not a negative of the performers. Because, case in point, I thought the dancing was a lot better this year. I grew up dancing. I was in competition dance my whole life till college. Dancing is still one of my favorite things to do as like a fitness class, or on YouTube. I'll do like a learn a dance, whatever.
Yeah.
I love dance.
Me too.
Me too. That's, yep.
So I thought in previous years, I knew that the performers could do more. And I just felt like they were given very like easy, simple, like it was more focused on like the sexiness. And obviously the cool like acro, whatever, but I thought the dance was a little hokey in years past. And I thought this year it was the perfect mix of like pyro and cool dancing, good dancing, and really neat acro specialty stuff that I was like really pleasantly surprised by my at-home watch. That I felt like if like last year I went a lot of days, I went like 11 days, I think it was, I would have for the first time ever wanted to see that show twice, where previous years I was a one and done. It was cool. But if I was a local, I definitely would go see this Nightmare Fuel show multiple times.
Yeah, I definitely want to watch. Our friend Jenna sent me a video to watch of it again, because I did see the show, but we saw like the 12:30 show on our express night, and I was dead on my feet. Kayla, I told you this, but I think you made the right choice for that night, because we were like really far back and almost all the way on the left. And so we could see how the like effects were happening on the stage.
Yeah.
And so
That was kind of tough.
I think you made the right choice. I still think it was I'm so, again, also growing up a dancer, like blown away by all of it. But last year's show was my first time seeing it, and it surprised me so much and energized me so much because we did it at the beginning of the night, whereas seeing it at the end was not, I didn't quite have the same effect. So I don't blame you at all for taking that.
I'm glad I didn't see it, because it's funny. My husband was there for some of it, and I forget what happened. One of the tricks happened, and he was like, "Oh, I think I know that happened." And then he explained it, and I was like, "Yeah, that's kind of simple, and I probably should have figured that out." But I just love the magic of like truly believing that the girl just got like squished by the things, and then like, oh, she's alive. How did it happen?
So you in a nutshell, though, Kayla. Kayla has full suspension of disbelief from the moment her airplane lands at MCO. No questions asked. Like, why is this thing called this thing? I don't care. No questions asked. Did that girl just get squished? I don't care. No questions asked. Oh, I love that about you.
Kayla, I will just interject real quick and say I have not seen the show either, and I will not be seeing the show. I also appreciate what they do, but I am not willing, like I'm a house girl too. I'm not willing to take that time out of my night where I could be doing houses, and it's hot in there and you're squished between so many people and you have to wait. Like, it's not my jam. If I could find it on YouTube, I'll watch it, but agreed. Like, I don't know. I just having to go early, stand in a line just to get in, be squished in with all those people, and then it's hot on top of that. Like, I'm just asking for a migraine. Like, I can't, you know what I mean? Like, I would just like walk around where there's like a breeze elsewhere in the park. Like, I can't.
And full disclosure, Grace and I ended up in stroller parking next to Gringotts because we tried to see the show that night and ended up not making the cutoff of the line, and then we're really overwhelmed by that experience. And
that's the risk that you kind of run, like, unless you go stand in line for, you know, however many minutes before they open, like, you may not make it. And I don't know. To me, it's not worth it to take that time out of my night personally.
Cool. All right. Well, Grace, your turn for 2 more picks in a row.
Okay. I'm going to take my second house. And this might be a hot take because I have heard some meh reviews about this house, but I really liked it. I'm taking the museum.
Okay.
I like it.
I have heard people say they didn't like it. I really like this house. It was cool. I think the people who don't like it maybe had a different idea in their head of what it was going to be.
I think so too.
This is what I was imagining. Basically like a small, it said folklore museum. So I was like, oh, this is like a little local museum. I loved it. This was on our tour that Kelly and I went on, the Behind the Screams tour. I thought this was so cool to walk through. There was so much detail that they showed us. And like, just one of the things that I didn't notice, like we had gone through the house before we went on the tour and then got to go through it again after the tour, which was really fun. And they kind of pointed out that when you're going through the museum, you see like one of the exhibits, and then the next scare that you get is basically that exhibit alive. And so going back through it, I was like, oh my gosh, just like noticing, you know, all the connections and stuff. I thought it was great.
We also had a stacked first run of that house.
We did.
At every single scare.
We really, it was perfect. Yeah. And I probably got one of my best/worst scares of the event in this house. So it was, for some reason, the people who look like the wallpaper freak me out. Like every time. Oh my gosh. There was one last year in Dueling Dragons that scared me every time. And there's one in this house. And I saw them and it still scared me.
Yep. I forgot the second one was there on our second run. And I think Tyler almost peed his pants from laughing so hard at me because I screamed so high pitched, like shrill. I like clocked the first one. I was like, I see you and you're not going to scare me. And then we turned the corner and I was like, there's two. And I knew there were two.
Right. And it's for some reason, like Kayla, you mentioned some of the things that just get you every time. The wallpaper people, that's the thing that gets me every time. Even if I know they're there, I just freak out. So I love that room. I love all the detail. I mean, we're doing a spoiler, so the bear is in there. Yep. We love the bear. That was awesome. I just thought this was such a fun house to walk through. I don't know why, like the silliest scare in that whole house is when you go through like the Viking looking ship. And there's that one that looks like a sail, like a mast sail on the ship. And it comes alive, and it's literally just a person in a white sheet going like, woo.
I think they told us on our tour that's like the title of the scare actor is like Sail. Like,
yeah, Sail.
That's amazing.
Sail. And it just scared the heck out of me. I don't know what it was about that house, but I loved it. I don't care what anyone else says. It was good.
I also vividly remember Kayla. There's in that same room, there's the Viking that is like, show me your neck. And Kayla just like walks right up to her and like presents her neck to her.
That's awesome.
I'm weird to walk through houses. As you were like going on, I was remembering like stopping and being like, bear. And I forget something else that like, I don't know. Just we're a strange group talking to the people, which I hope is like.
Yeah. Kayla, I like love you, but you are not my person to go through houses with.
No, I know.
Because I'm like trying to bury in Kayla's backpack and she's like dancing and talking to people. And all of a sudden she's like around the corner. I'm like, no, why my person left me? Like, I love you, but I don't love going through houses behind you.
Yeah, she's not going to protect you.
No. I think people need to, we already said it, but like when I finished the house, I said, I really, really liked it. However, I don't think they should have named it museum. And I hope they still do. Like, I think they should still do a museum that's like a regular museum that most people would think of with statues and, you know, Night at the Museum-esque that everyone was saying over and over and over again. I think they should still do that. I thought this was really neat. And I think people should wipe their brain slates and just give it a fresh start, because I think it is really cool. And I think people are missing out because they're like, well, this isn't what I thought. And I think what they thought could have been really cool.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I get it, but like, okay, but it's not. So like, let's move on.
appreciate it for what it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
or at least give it a shot. Like if you end up not, but if you just keep bringing up that it's not Night at the Museum, then like I can't even like I can't take you seriously. Like you gotta try. Just try.
Tell them, Kayla.
I also really like the phrase "wipe your brain slate." Is that what you just said? I think I'd like to put that in my repertoire from here on out. Wipe that brain slate.
I make up a lot of phrases and words. So I probably make a lot of nonsense on this podcast that people are like, what is that girl even saying?
All right,
Anywho.
I'm going to move us on
Yeah.
for time's sake.
Yes, here we go.
Grace, second pick.
This is a quick one. I'm going to pick my ride.
No.
And
no.
Kelly's going to hit me. I'm picking the Mummy.
Yep, I knew it.
That's what I was going to
It's
pick.
the only choice. It's the only choice. It's so good. It's spooky. Kelly and I now 2 years in a row have chosen to go through the Mummy as like our night ender, our nightcap at like 2 a.m, and it's awesome.
Okay, wait, I missed a ride. Is that just separate? Not like part of show? Do I still need a ride?
You need a ride. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll ride. I'll do a ride because I didn't know I needed that. I forgot. And I'll do the only ride I rode, which was Gringotts.
Okay.
Nice.
And we had a really funny ride on Gringotts this time. I felt like we had a really hyped ride of people. Oh, yeah. And me and Grace had the genius realization and like, I was crying laughing at the idea that Bill is so chill at the end. He's like, safest place on earth. Meanwhile, guys, he just saw Voldemort, Bellatrix, his brother Harry and Hermione, who were on the run the whole year. And like,
it makes no sense when you think about it.
And Grace and I were saying like that he went home to Fleur and it's like, honey, guess who I ran into at the bank?
The one time Kayla actually thinks something through at Universal, and it's Gringotts.
It's the ride that's been open for like 10 years. We finally thought about it.
I'm gonna cry again. I forgot about it till like now. Oh my god, I love this moment. All right, that's it. Who am I passing it all to?
Well, Shelby, I hate to do this to you,
What?
but I'm going to take my ride because I want Men in Black and not Rip Ride Rocket. So sorry about that.
I really don't care because I don't ride rides at HHN, but I will take Rip Ride Rocket.
Okay. Do you want to take that as your next pick? Or
Nope.
Okay. I didn't think so.
Nope. I'm just saying I will accept that you are taking Men in Black.
Okay. I wanted to take that now because I didn't want to get stuck with Rip Ride Rocket.
I don't blame you.
But fun fact, I've decided that I'm done riding Rip Ride Rocket with last year's Horror
Good for
Nights
you.
being my last ride on it ever. I went on it with our friends Tyler and Kevin while Grace held all of our bags. But we had just come out of Blood Moon. It was like 1:55 in the morning and we're going up the lift hill and the moon is just coming up and it was bright red. So I was like, there's a freaking blood moon. And I was like, and then I got off and was like, I would be okay if that was the last time I ever rode that ride in my life. So that will forever be that magical little Rip Ride Rocket moment. But I'm not taking that ride. I'm taking Men in Black. All right, Shelby.
I forgot you weren't taking that ride.
She's like, Rip Ride Rocket's great. I'll take that.
No, that one ride on Rip Ride Rocket was great. But it just hurts me. So.
Okay, so it's my turn. Are we on 7 and 8, Kelly? Are these my last two
this will
picks?
be 6 and 7.
6 and 7? Okay.
Yeah.
My list is falling apart over here. There's just a bunch of scribbles now. I don't know what's happening. I like circled things that I haven't talked about yet. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm very tired. Okay. So you said 2 savory, 1 house, 1 ride. Well, the ride is absolutely last because I do not care about it at all. And all right, I guess I'll just go ahead and pick my second house. And since you guys stole my other 2 options, I'm going to go with Triplets of Terror. And I feel like this might be a hotter take than Museum Grace because no one talks about triplets.
Stop the creepy voice, Kayla.
I'm chanting like, yeah.
I feel like no one talks about this house. And like, yeah, have I had some like pretty bad run throughs on it? Yes. But I had one epic run through. I think it was like last week. It was absolutely perfect. And I'm like, this house has so much potential. And like, I feel like that at least that run through was up there with Insidious. Like I don't know. It was just so good. Yeah. I like this house kind of has it all. It's like kind of camp and then also horror and gore. Like I feel like it's kind of like you got everything. Whereas in Insidious is like, they're just depending on the scares, which don't get me wrong are amazing. Like all these scare actors kill it, by the way. But yeah, Triplets of Terror. I think it's really underrated. And I feel like we're going to see throughout the season that it's going to get better. That's my prediction. I think it is.
I loved Triplets.
It's fun.
And excuse me, Insidious has Tiptoe to the Tulips in it, Shelby.
For like 1 second.
But that second is very fun for me while my friends were getting wrecked and I was skipping, going, Tiptoe to the Tulips.
I mean, someone already took that house from me, so I can't pick it. I think 3 of us would have picked that house all alone. Like, we would have all done it. So.
The thing that doesn't make sense to me is that they didn't put that podcast on the whatever the Tales in the Fog. What are they, the official podcast that's doing the Horror Nights, like, you know, little short stories to like hype you up for the house. Like I'd heard there's literally a podcast in the house.
Yeah, I heard they recorded it and it was so gory that they didn't release it.
I heard that. I don't.
That might have been a rumor that I don't
more
get.
sense.
Yeah.
Universal, it's not too gory.
It's not.
Release it.
I don't listen to those anymore because they hyped up the Bugs house so much a couple years ago and it was so disappointing compared to the podcast. So I don't listen to those anymore. But if they put out the Triplets one, I would make the effort to listen to it just because I want the backstory and I need it to walk through that house and have an understanding of what's going on.
Ask me how I feel about the Bug house. Okay, go.
I was going to say, I promise this is not me making us stop talking about Triplets, but we have 3 more.
We have to move on.
We have to move on. Shelby, that your second pick.
So I will go for my first savory food item, which I guess is still considered savory. I'm going to do the heartbeat tostada. Sorry, Kayla and Kelly, if you had that on your list, probably not. But
I don't like beets. Kelly doesn't like beets.
I don't like beets.
That's all you.
You're the beet gal.
I love beets, and this thing is so good. I ate it like 1 o'clock in the morning the other day. It was delicious. But if you don't like beets, you will not like this item, no matter what time it is. That's it.
I feel like I didn't even see anyone eating that.
Yeah, me neither.
I eat it a lot. But you haven't seen me eat it, so
yeah.
It's really good. I like it.
That's back to me.
Are we talking about beets? We can talk about beets. Now I'm like, go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I felt rude to Shelby.
No, you're fine. We still have like a half hour.
Okay. Yeah. We're good. I just don't want us to be at the end being like, and my last pick is this. Bye.
That would not be good.
All right. I also have a hot take house. I really considered Museum, Grace, but I'm going to take A Quiet Place.
Yay!
Woo! I'm typing it in now. Again, if we want to talk about me being destroyed, that very first dark room with the monster that comes out, I had no idea that he was there. And I mean, perfect, like right in my face scare. I thought the house was fairly scenic. Again, working in the world of hearing loss, separate platform of that is not at all how a cochlear implant works. And that is the movie's fault. That is not the house's fault. The cochlear implant is the receiver. It is not a transmitter. It does not create sound that could be heard by other people. But again, that is a fault of the movie and not the house itself. I really enjoyed it. I thought the lake scene was so cool that I like turning the corner into that. I like stutter stepped backwards because I was that convinced that I was that close to the water, and got at least one like really good run of it. I thought the robots were like very alien robots were, I didn't think they were overhyped. I didn't think they looked hokey. I thought in person with how dark that house was pretty freaky. And so, yeah, I will defend this house to people. Again, some things are for some people and other things are for other people. And A Quiet Place was for me. And I really wish there would have been more sign language in the house, like knowing ASL.
Yeah.
I missed a couple of the scare actors that were using it. And like legitimately on my first run, all I saw was Reagan signing quiet. Like that was the only ASL I saw the whole time. But the second time we went through it, I caught more of it. But I thought that very last scene with like Reagan up top and then the two major scenes happening on either side of you, I thought that was really cool. So that's my second house.
I like that house too.
Me too.
It was good.
Okay. I've been sitting on the savory dish of, do I do a gluten-free or do I do one that's not and then wish that it was gluten-free? I'm going to do the latter. Slimer's Korean corn dog.
Take one of mine.
So if you guys remember, my like number one regret in life is that I didn't get the Korean corn dog 2 years ago, which I'm like really skeptical that was actually gluten-free. That fact that like there was nothing in this Slimer's Korean corn dog that would be that would have gluten. Except
Cheetos.
Yeah, they're gluten-free. I'm pretty sure. I didn't super look into it. I just thought when I skimmed it, it was like all gluten-free stuff, which made me assume that like to hold the batter together that they would still use a little bit of wheat. Anyway, I don't need to get into a gluten tangent like buns of episode past. Yeah, I want to eat a Korean corn dog so freaking bad. And it's supposed to be rice flour that's used, and anywhere I've ever gone, it's never gluten-free. So like, it's not just a Universal thing, but Universal, please. It could be the weirdest freaking corn dog. Like next year, make a Korean corn dog and make it with wacky stuff like your weird mint cheesecake thing, and make it gluten-free, and your girl's going to try it. I'll try anything. I just want a Korean corn dog. So there, that's my pick.
I want one too. Can they make one that's gluten-free and vegan? Sounds gig a lot.
I mean, they make vegan hot dogs, or they make vegan everything. Make a gluten-free vegan dog. And then everyone, and oh my God, Shelby, can you imagine the podcast like, oh, Universal's trying to be woke and make vegan corn dogs. And,
oh my God, that would literally happen. That's literally what would happen.
Between all of us, we would spend enough money on them that they would like recoup their losses if nobody else buys them. So
do they want me to guarantee I buy one every time I go?
Yeah, Shelby lives there. Universal.
I've been 17 times already. It's a lot.
Oh my gosh.
I
didn't realize there were 17 nights that already happened.
I've missed 2 nights. So there was, well, I'm counting Premium Scream. So there's technically, I can't do math. You guys can do math. It's something like that. They're in the teens.
Yes. Okay.
I'm going at the detriment of my health most of the time too. So just note that.
And then, sorry, last thing, if they make a gluten-free corn dog, I will make a shirt for one day of HHN where I wear that says, I'm only here for the gluten-free corn dog. Do it. That's it. Done.
All right, Grace, welcome to the Food Podcast. You still have all 3 of your foods left to pick.
Well, Kayla scared me there for a second, coming for non-gluten-free foods. I was like, no, I saved mine for the end because I thought I was safe.
I didn't even realize I could do that.
Yeah, I will go ahead and pick both my savory items. So lest anyone think that I saved the food for last because I didn't like it, I loved the food this year. Like, oh my gosh.
It was really good.
I feel like it was so good. Last year, I liked it. I had several things that I liked. This year, just everything I had was really good. It was awesome. So I'm sad I can't pick more than 2. Okay, so my first one, favorite item of the year, the baked beans from the Quiet Place booth.
It looks so
It
good.
sounds like nothing, right? Like, why would I order baked beans at a theme park? That's bizarre. It was delicious. It's like mashed potatoes and baked beans and a corn muffin. It's got cheese on top and it's all in this like bowl together. I love a bowl meal. There's multiple items in there. The flavors go really well together. It was filling. Like, this was the perfect food. It was delicious. A+.
Nice.
Loved it. So dibs on that one. It was great. I would get it again if I could go back. My second thing, and this is like, the baked beans edged it out by like just a minuscule amount. This is such a close second, was the eggs in the further from the Insidious booth.
I was wondering if that's what you were going to pick next.
Oh, man. I'm going to make that at home. It's the, like, when you, like, cut a hole in a piece of toast and fry an egg in it.
But
Except
it was like
awesome.
Jalapeno brioche bread or something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
They've, like, everything about it, they did something cool with. So, like, the bread was like a jalapeno cheese brioche, I think. So that was good by itself. And then the egg in it, I have no idea how they did it, but it was like the perfect, like, jammy egg texture. Mm-hmm. Like, I thought they were going to overcook the egg. I just assumed, but they did not. It was delicious. It has shakshuka on the top. It's lovely and flavorful and, like, spiced without being too spicy. Like, I think people who don't like super spicy food would still like it. It was phenomenal. And they give you that little circle that they cut out of the toast. Like, they still fry that little circle of bread, and it's just fantastic. Yeah. Huh. Oh man, it was so good. Kelly watched me like have a moment with this piece of toast. It has like feta on top. It has just, oh man, it was perfect. I'm going to figure out how to make it.
Yeah, that looked really, really good. There was no way to make that.
And it was big.
Like, I couldn't eat the bread or the cheese, so it was like, I don't want an egg with shakshuka sauce, so
yeah,
that's not happening. But I enjoyed watching you enjoy that. Ayla, you have your sweet and your beverage left.
Yeah. So my beverage was from the Cursed Coconut Club or the Dead Coconut Club, sorry. And I'm just pulling it up to remember the ingredients. The Death by La Dola, which is interesting because I don't really usually like tequila, which makes you ask, why did you get this, Kayla? Because everything else in it sounded great. And so cucumber and jalapeno essences and a hint of smoked salt were the only reasons I ordered this. And I loved it. It was really, really good. And Grace and Kelly tried it. And unless they were just pulling my leg, they said the same thing, that like they liked it. They weren't expecting to like it. And that we all kind of thought it was going to be like really similar to a crappy margarita, but it wasn't.
No.
Yeah, it was not at all.
Very, very yummy. And that Coconut Club is my favorite thus far. I just really love it. And I keep raving that they have working, playable, free arcade games.
Yes!
Yep. Stop it, Universal. You are spoiling us.
It was so fun. Tyler and I were in there playing Galaga for like half an hour.
That sounds like a Tyler thing to do.
That's great.
Well, I did it too, even without Tyler. I was playing one of the Mario ones.
All right, Kelly, you're next.
Yep. I am going to take my sweet, and I am also going to take something that I didn't ever get, even though it was my number one going in, and I kept meaning to get it. But the Death by Blondie, just because I have regrets. Shelby,
tried.
Have you tried that one yet, Shelby?
Oh, I've had everything a couple times. Yeah. Okay. It's really good. It's very sugary.
Yeah. They keep selling out.
Oh.
Because it's one of the ones that's available at San Francisco Pastry Company and Croissant Moon all day.
Yep.
And so by like Horror Nights time, it's often sold out.
Really?
And so I kept forgetting about it during the day. And then I kept going to get it at night when it was not there.
I've only got it during HHN. That's so weird.
The lady at San Francisco Pastry told me that it's gone by like 6 p.m. most days.
That's weird.
So I think I just missed it, but
and what was that?
The Death by Blondie. It was like a caramel apple-y blondie thing. Shelby, do you have a better description?
No,
than
yeah,
that?
it's caramel apple.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't have many sweet options this year, and only
really
got
just the
one
two
of them, and that was Shelby's first pick of the whole thing.
Sorry.
So, no, it's okay. We've all taken. This is the point of a draft: is that sometimes you end up with your favorite thing, but then later on in your list, you're like, I don't even want this, but I have to have it. So,
yep, that's where I'm at, I guess.
all right, and it's your turn, and it's your last two. So your second savory and your ride, which we already know.
Okay, well, my second savory is going to be vegan pizza fries.
Nice.
And like, it's funny because I've gotten them probably not the most, but I've gotten them several times. And there's a couple of times where like clearly they've been sitting there.
Wow.
They're not fresh, but they still taste good. And I am not mad about like crispy pepperoni. Crispy pepperoni is delicious when it's vegan. So I'm never really mad about eating vegan pizza fries. And I love that Universal gives us a 1-to-1 item. Like it's literally it's a vegan version of the pizza fries and it's the same cost. Like they're not like, we're going to charge you $4 more for this vegan option. It's literally the same. Yeah. And I appreciate that so much from Universal because a lot of places, obviously there's upcharges on vegan items. So vegan pizza fries, they're hiding. I noticed that there's not a lot of people over there, even though there's a lot of people getting walking tacos. The pizza fries kind of seem like they've been abandoned a little bit, which is sad. And then my last pick will be Rip Ride Rocket, even though I hate that ride and I haven't ridden it in a very long time. I will never ride it again, ever in my life. It makes me so sick. Don't ruin your day over it. It's not worth it. And that's it.
I'm glad pizza fries made it. I'm glad a very classic Halloween Horror Night. Like so Walking classic. Taco has become a classic Halloween Horror Nights food for the last 2 years, but I'm glad something like very standard HHN made it onto our list. And I did not get the vegan pizza fries this year, even though I love them, because I wanted to try other new things. Yeah. And just ran out of time.
That makes sense.
All right, my last one, Scarezones show. Okay, I'm going to not cheat and take something that Tracy said because I just feel like I need to leave that to her. I will take Swamp of the Undead in my Scarezones show. Because I think I enjoyed walking through it. That was also part of our Unmasking the Horror / Behind the Screams tour, whatever you want to call it. We walked through the Scare Zone and we got a little bonus, and here's what's happening behind the scenes here, sort of thing. So I like that one. And just for pure nostalgia, I went to University of Florida and our mascot is the Gators. And so I enjoyed the presence of gators in this Scare Zone. And I was supposed to go back and get a chomping picture with Kevin in that Scare Zone, and then we instead chose to run A Quiet Place at 1:56 a.m., which it was the obviously better choice.
I liked walking through it during the day. I thought the scenery was really, really cool, and I'm a little disappointed that I forgot that I didn't walk through it at night. So, and the little turtle was cute.
He was cute.
Yeah.
The sets, decorations in that one were probably my favorite of the whole event this year. I just think that it wasn't as scary because it gets so crowded. They kind of want people to keep moving. But man, it looked great.
I was just going to say, I keep seeing a lot of people say it's muggy in there, but it's not because they're using misters. It's fog plus misters, guys. It's not muggy in there. It's nice and cool, actually.
Yeah, they told us on the tour that they purposefully missed it there to keep the fog in, which makes sense of why that zone can get so foggy. I don't feel it was as bad as whatchamacallit last year, the Jungle of Doom or whatever that was.
Yeah.
All right, Kayla, you want to wrap up your list?
My sweet dish is the only gluten-free sweet dish, but it was good. So Grace said she had a really nice food year. I did not. I was not able to get everything, and I missed the pinchos and something else at that
I think
booth.
The pork was gluten-free.
Yeah, which I have heard good things. So if you're gluten-free, I've heard really, really good things. I recommend, but obviously not personally. The Cyclops cup, which was the Reese cup, it's exactly what I thought it was going to be and what I said. So it's like the Snickers frozen version, but a Reese cup. And it was really rich. It was really delicious. The coating was really like quite small, like thin. So it was like a really nice amount of peanut butter. Where I sit with this is I thought about it. And I think with like it being hot, the amount of walking, the adrenaline, and wanting to just do as many houses as possible, food is, even though I'm on a food podcast, it's like it's not what I care about when I'm at HHN. And so the fact that they have the vegan walking taco, which is gluten-free, and this delicious Cyclops cup, I want to curse, like mother effing content if every night I just got a taco and a cup and I just walk through houses. It would be the best days of my life. So there we go. Cyclops cup.
I think it was good.
Yeah.
You let me have a bite. It was really good.
I shared. I was kind.
It was very generous of you to share with me.
Because I really loved it. I wanted more people to try it to see if I was just being like this is all I can eat. And also I love peanut butter. Like this was right up my alley. But yeah, it was really, really delicious and I recommend it and I hope they bring it back. Though calling it like Cyclops cup, they should work on the eyeball. Like it doesn't, it's not really like a cool looking treat by any means. It looks like there's a little rock on top of it.
It was a loose theme.
All
Okay.
right, Grace, round us out here.
Last pick is my sweet thing. And I said all my food was really good this year. I have a huge sweet tooth in my normal everyday life. I only tried one dessert this year, which is kind of surprising, but I think it's because most nights Kelly and I had the raining blood, which was pretty sweet.
Yep.
So I didn't really want that and a dessert most of the time, but I'm going to pick the wooden board eclair from Quiet Place. So I did have that. It was really good. I mean, even if I didn't have it, I would pick it just for the vibes because that theming was perfect. It's the bloody nail like sticking out through the plank on the stairs from Quiet Place. Like it was perfect. As soon as I saw the picture, I was like, that is the perfect thing. They're geniuses. It looked great. I got it. It was delicious. And it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. So it was actually a lot of food for the price. I thought it was actually a really good deal. The only warning I will give to anyone who gets it is if you do what I did, which may not be advisable, and pick it up with your hands and try to eat it, you are going to get chocolate everywhere. So I picked it up. Yeah, it was weird. We took it to go. We were going to do Insidious, I think, after that. And we walked through Torture Fair and I had just chocolate ganache like dripping down my hands because it was melting. And I ended up eating the last half of it over a trash can in Torture Fair.
That's where you disappeared to. I lost you for a couple of minutes.
That's what happened to me.
What happened to Grace?
I had to walk off and find a trash can.
I didn't
because I was just having a moment.
I never solved that mystery until now.
That's where I was. A scare actor came up and tried to get me, and I was just like, I can't right now. I can't look at you. There's chocolate everywhere. And so I think Tyler and maybe Kevin or Kyle were with me. And
I think it was
I
Kyle.
had wipes.
Kyle.
I think it was Kyle. And they were helping me get the wipes pack out of my bag so that I wouldn't have to get chocolate on my stuff.
Oh my God.
So it ended up fine. But just know I don't know how well it would go eating it with a fork, so you're welcome to try that. But if you do pick it up with your hands, just be prepared. It was really good. It was worth it. The chocolate was delicious. That's all I have to say.
Oh my God.
It was a journey.
That was a fantastic way to end this. All right, I'm going to run. We've got behind the curtains. If this ends up in the episode, we're using a different recording platform than usual for tonight. And so we have 7 minutes left.
Yep.
We got this.
But I'm going to recap super fast. And then I think we have time if everyone wants to say if they had one honorable mention in any category that you could put it in. Do it. So Grace, your list was the Millbrook Baked Beans, Eggs in the Further, the Wooden Board Eclair, a Dufftoberfest, Insidious, Museum Deadly Exhibits, Torture Fair, and The Mummy. Kayla, you chose the Walking Taco, Slimer's Korean Corn Dog as a wishful thinking one, the Cyclops Cup, the Death by Ladola drink, Slaughter Cinema 2, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, Nightmare Circus, and Gringotts. I had the In the Fog Fish and Chips, the Spinal Column Pinchos, Death by Blondie, Raining Blood, Goblin's Feast, A Quiet Place, Swamp of the Undead, and Men in Black. And Shelby had the Heartbeat Tostada, Vegan Pizza Fries, Goblin's Pie, Lacto Cooler, Major Sweets, Triplets of Terror, Demon Queens, and Rip Ride Rocket.
Nice.
Does anyone have one-ish super fast honorable mention?
No.
Not really.
No.
I mean, we covered the vegan walking taco. I had the regular walking taco with the Doritos, and that was also really good. So that would be my only one.
I mean, if I could mix my ride, I'd pick the Mummy or Men in Black instead, but I will leave it at that. It's fine. Will never ride that ride.
I liked the turkey wing. As messy and as goblinish as I felt eating it on the ground in the stroller parking of Gringotts, I really liked the harissa barbecue sauce. So sauces, apparently for me, because I really like the malt vinegar aioli, I really liked the chimichurri, and I really
sauces make the dish, Kelly.
It does.
You know?
You guys are house girlies. I'm a sauce girly, apparently.
I'm a sauce girly second. I'll harp on sauces all
Sensing
day.
a t-shirt.
Kayla, any honorable mentions?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. And we will do a social media post soon for all of you to vote on whose ultimate Halloween Horror Nights you'd be most likely to attend. Grace, thanks for being such an... Oh, shoot. We got to read Tracy's thing.
Yeah.
Grace.
Yes.
Thanks I forgot about that. Tracy, I love you. I'm so sorry. You and Tracy are very good friends. So will you go ahead and read off her hype list for us before we go?
I am happy to read you Tracy's list. Okay. Her two savory items are the Millbrook Baked Beans, woo-woo, the pork carniceria from the Monstrose booth. Her sweet is the Bride's Cake, and her drink is the Dead Meridian. For her Scarezone or show, she picked the Death Eaters. That's creative.
Yep.
I didn't even think of that.
I didn't think of that either until she messaged it from me, and I did not steal it from her.
Oh, that's genius.
Give her glory.
Yeah, she deserves it. That's great. The Death Eaters are awesome. Okay, so she picked the Death Eaters because they are killing it this year. Yes, they are. Her ride is the Mummy because it's the closest thing you have to a year-round HHN house. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And her two top houses are Goblin's Feast and Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. That is a great list, Tracy. For someone who's not going to the event this year, I think if you went and did that, you would nail it. Mm-hmm. So that is awesome. Yeah.
All right. We're almost out of time.
Yeah.
Should we wrap up?
Go for it.
Okay. That wraps up episode 10 of the Taste of Universal podcast. While we have no official dessert topic tonight, we want to invite you, as always, to connect with us. We love hearing from you. You can find the podcast on all the usual podcast platforms, and please subscribe, rate, and review wherever you can. And vote for me, best HHN.
Hey.
Vote for whoever you would like that you think is the best. I didn't do my plug. You guys say I'm cheating. I gotta commit to the bit. Find us on Facebook at Taste of Universal, on Instagram at Taste of Universal Podcast, and follow Shelby on Instagram at Universal Orlando Vegans.
You can email all your questions and comments to thetasteofuniversal@gmail.com. For all your other Universal news and content, go and listen to our network hosts, the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast.
As well as all the other podcasts on the network. Rush of Fear for all your year-round Halloween Horror Nights news, reviews, and chat. Theme Park Duo for coverage of everything West Coast. And Portkey Passport, a Disney-centric podcast for adults. Please like, subscribe, and rate them all.
We hope you enjoyed this 10th episode of The Taste of Universal. Our next episode will be out on November 8th, but until then, thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to tip your server.